Capricorn, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading, Capricorn, so you call it into you when it's the right time. So it's timeless for that reason, but it casts for the week ahead. And this, Capricorn, is where we begin. Sing your own song, Canary Spirit. Canary, liberation, free. Let people know the truth of things. Canary, as in a free spirit. Now, this is light energy for you, but it's definitely a statement of, I've got to get something off my chest and I'm ready to show it. I'm ready to express it. And I don't really care what anybody else is feeling or thinking about it. I'm not looking out for your sensibilities or beliefs. I'm not looking out for anything but what I know is the truth and what I'm ready to express. So this is a very light and liberated energy that's coming out for you or being suggested to you in order to make things work this week. Said, okay, Capricorn, let's get into the rest of the reading. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Just ring that subscribe button and then click on that notification bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Capricorn content comes out on Tuesdays now with Sagittarius. If you're looking for a personal reading, because I know that a lot of you have issues that go way beyond general readings, then please go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and book and schedule the reading that's right for you. You'll get your message within 24 hours. Okay. Whatever falls out, I'm just going to leave out, because it's part of the message. We're almost done. Wow, you're dreaming of the future. Maybe for the first time you feel excited about it. Or for, first time in a long time. Let's cleanse this energy, shall we? Capricorn, I don't know why I keep thinking of Sagittarius energy. Like, I don't know why it's like, I know that I'm talking to you, but there's a lot of Sagittarian energy here. Maybe because of this, even though this isn't Sagittarius energy, it's air energy. It's being in the here and now, being in the moment, being liberated and expressing yourself. This could even be finding creativity. I know that right now, Saturn is your ruling dignitary. It's in Pisces, but it's in opposition to Lilith, which can activate your need to move on to the future and confront whatever restrictions you've had in the past, whatever fears you've had in the past, especially things that have caused you guilt or shame, in order to liberate yourself. So this could also be getting something off your chest. We have electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. But you didn't. Something got squashed not too long ago. This energy of, I don't know, it just didn't happen. It just didn't start up or start off or pop off. So ultimately, there was, or something that dulled, like a spark that died. You can think of this as well. We have 2 + 4 and 24 and that adds up to 6, maybe a spark that died out somehow. That's really interesting energy. And now you sing your own song. You could have liberated yourself from the feeling of missing that or regretting that. And then we have, or liberated yourself by actually taking the action to activate whatever this was, as opposed to let it be squashed. And then we have nothing is wasted. This is Aquarian energy, finding the treasure in the trash heap, finding the prize in the trash. And so it's looking back, if you can see it, it's looking back at this moment of oh, I know why it couldn't happen back then, or why I wasn't ready back then. And the value of that was that you're not going to waste it now. So this is like taking that chance, whether it's a second chance or not. This is a sense of activating that energy that didn't get a chance to come out. And then we have, this is what you're doing this week. This is what you need to do this week. This is what you need to liberate yourself from this week. And then we have the abundant universe will provide. This is Taurus energy, usually financial, definitely 3D resources. There's a lot of abundance here. I don't know what you've been keeping yourself restricted from, but it's almost like God's like, trust this, please. Trust that you know that you have this resource and that you'll be able to dive into it, and that you're supposed to. 6 + 5 is 11. You have 10, 11. You have a fulfillment of a cycle, and then an awakening to the reality, to the new reality. So it's almost like you're awakening to a new reality of your own abundance, or abundance that you have access to. It's a little bit in the future. And then we have believe in yourself, which is Virgo energy, investing in yourself. Guys, you're about to discover or realize or finally tap into resources that you absolutely have available to you, and awaken to this understanding of I should do this. It's there for me. This is a blessing. Why am I turning it down? Maybe I did turn it down in the past for the stupidest reason ever, which is usually that Capricornian energy of it wasn't difficult enough. It hasn't been hard enough. Everything has got to be difficult. No, it doesn't. And you really transcend your limitations when you realize that, So this is allowing yourself to, you might consider it indulgence. It's not indulgence. It's actually trust and faith in the gifts that have been given to you, and then be able to, probably during Virgo season or sometime in the fall, believe in yourself and plant that seed. Let's get into the 7-day spread. I'm going to pull cards for each of the 7 days of this week. I'm going to pull cards for the 7th day, the resolution now, so we can see what comes out. Or let's see, 7th day, how does this resolve? How does this resolve for Capricorn? How does this resolve for Capricorn? Okay. All right, let's leave it over there. Let's start at day 1 for Capricorn. Day 1. How does day 1 go? How does day 1 go? There's nostalgia here. There's reminiscence. There's like childlike joviality. There's sweetness. This could be an old flame or an old connection that you had. Something that you remembered that made you happy or that you desired. This could also be being at home or going home, returning back to a simpler time, even if it's in your mind. So this is day 1, where you get to remember the innocence of a moment. And then we have challenges and upset. I think that's actually day 2. Day 2, or no, remembering the shit that got in the way of these childlike desires or innocent desires or that sweetness. Remembering all the issues that arose that blocked it. Okay? Listen, this is this, right? Trust that that's coming up for a reason. And that this moment in your life, even if you haven't thought of it in a long time, it's coming up for a reason. It wasn't wasted. There's a lesson in it. What's the silver lining? How about day 2? Day 2 for Capricorn. Day 2 for Capricorn. Day 2 for Capricorn. We have a lot of offers or something. Listen. We have a lot of offers or a lot of information, or all of a sudden a bunch of shit coming at you and you're blinded to it, or you want to remain blinded to it. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see the opportunities that are coming to you. For some reason, there's a remaining blind to the opportunities that are coming at you. You don't want to speak about it or talk about it or even maybe consider it. You want to stay isolated from it or reject it. This is an intentional rejection of the opportunities that you have for you. I don't know why the fuck anybody would be this stupid, but that's exactly what you're being, or what somebody else is being. You're dealing with somebody who just doesn't want to see, who for some reason wants to isolate themselves by allowing themselves to be blind. But there are, in fact, opportunities here. How about day 3? Wow. That's frustrating energy. That's really frustrating energy. What about day 3? We have the 7 of Pentacles, which is failure. Going around and around in circle. Of course there's failure. Of course there's failure. Are you really surprised with this fucking attitude? Somebody's just wants to whine and cry about, oh, nothing's coming to me, nothing's coming to me. You're blinded. You're wearing a blindfold. I love these cards because it's like you're wearing a blindfold, but you have 2 fucking swords in your hand. It's like you could cut that shit to pieces if you wanted to. This is somebody that wants, it's almost like martyrdom, right? It's like, fuck you. Fuck you. And then we have 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Intentionally looking away, focusing on the failure, focusing on what doesn't work. This is a real negative mindset, a real negative Nelly. Focusing on what doesn't work, focusing on what isn't right, focusing on, and that's allowing somebody else to just drag you and undermine you. Yep. And then we have, this is 4th day, Justice. What's that? Justice for a hard worker. Balance for a hard worker. That's 4th day, so that's midweek, but toward the end of the week, midweek. And then we have a change of events. Somebody's coming in almost under the radar from somebody else's failure and saying, well, I'm going to work on it and I'm going to figure out a solution to it. That's what's happening. And this is like the decision is going to be made in the favor of the person who doesn't give up and who works really hard and is industrious. I mean, it's time. The time is ripe. If somebody's just a bunch of fuckery, then go ahead, sweep in there and grab it. Grab that opportunity. Because there's definitely a judgment call that's made. What about day 5? Strength, looking your fears in the eye. You know, looking the beast in the eye, looking something fearsome in the eye. Finding your strength is 5th day. It's finding your strength in lieu of defeat. It's looking at defeat in another way and learning it and not being afraid of whatever it is that's been after you or coming after you or been defeating you. This is real courage. When you look at, why have I lost? Why am I losing? Why do I keep losing? This is you awakening to something you have hid from yourself because it justified your fear and it justified you backing out of something. Now you're facing it. You're recognizing it, you're realizing it, you're owning the responsibility of it. Day 6. We have the Moon card. This is Piscean energy. Saturn is in Pisces. What the fuck do you want with the Moon? Come on. this illusion or craziness or these feelings that you've hidden or whatever that is what's making things unstable or destabilizing. And basically what you're doing is finding a way to stabilize the craziness. You know, it's almost like finding a way to navigate something that's so not you. It's almost impossible, but you are. Okay, why is the moon card here? It could denote a time, but why is the moon card here? What is it trying to tell us? Seven of Swords, this is undermining energy. This is what's undermining you. These illusions or this veil that you want to pretend is real. It's not. It's imagined. Or it's a person, right? Yeah. It's like becoming aware that it was these fantasies or this lack of ability to take hold of a situation and use your creativity wisely that was undermining you, right? It is confrontation of that or victory over whatever this delusional undermining energy was by confronting it and restabilizing. Okay, let's get into a moon card before we go into seventh day. We're going to figure out what it's making you feel. Sagittarius, it's Capricorn. Capricorn. Emotions are running high, supermoon. We've got a full moon here. And then we have the answers you need are coming, right? A lot of emotion and finally being able to communicate it and get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. I feel like you feel somebody is undermining you and you're tired of holding it in. You're tired of allowing it for whatever reason you've been. This is a necessary confrontation for you, Capricorn. Let's see how this all plays out. We're going to do seventh day in the extended. Please click the link below because there's a lot more to unravel. But before you let me go, let's finish this portion of the reading. We have deep knowing or understanding. That's moon energy. So it's got to do with something emotional that you have been repressing, at least for the past 2 months. This sense of trusting your own self, trusting your own feelings, allowing yourself to be more emotional and get something off your chest. And then we have come back, so deep knowing, trusting it, and then come back to the edge. You have to trust your intuition. Know that it's time now to take that risk or come out and be seen and allow yourself to jump or at least just take more risk and put yourself out there. Because there is this energy of almost like I'm sick and tired of where I am or being stuck where I am. That kind of energy. What are the answers that Capricorn needs that are coming? What are they? What are the answers that Capricorn needs? What are they? Clarify, please. Who's been benefiting from your stress? Who's been celebrating your stress? Three of Cups is usually people you like to be around. This could also be that you're missing people that really care about you. And you're feeling really isolated from people who kind of cheer you on and make you feel really good about yourself. This could be it. And maybe that's why you felt so isolated. That's that Eight of Swords. That sense of, I've been keeping myself away from people who really care about me. I've been keeping myself away from what gives me joy. I don't know why you do that, but ultimately what this is saying is you're not doing it anymore. You're done with that. Whatever you've been restricting yourself from for whatever reason, you're starting to see it's not working out. It's a stupid reason, or it might be a good reason, but it's not working out. It's hurting you. And ultimately, you need this in your life. It's causing you great deals of stress to not celebrate or be surrounded by people who care about you and who celebrate you. That's causing a lot of issues for you. Let's get to 7th day. Maybe there's people that you really need to connect with. Let's get an angel card first. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Get ready for a vacation. Because honestly, Capricorn, you need one. And you need to get around people who can just allow you to smile and be yourself. Let's get to the extended. The links are down below in the description box. I've also pinned them to the top of the comment section. I'll see you guys there.